First bid envelope.
We are now live through our DPWH District Engineering Office, Davao del Sur YouTube channel. To all BAC members, CWD members, BAC Secretariat, interested leaders, observers, and viewers, good morning. Our procurement proceedings for today is a pre-bid conference for 20 civil works project. The pre-bid conference will now come to order. Prayer made by Engineer Miguel.
Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly and Almighty Father, we come before you today in humility and faith. We thank you for all the blessings that you have given to each and every one of us. Father, as we start this pre-bid conference, we ask for your guidance, knowledge, wisdom, and support. We ask that you will give us great vision and enthusiasm for our work, inspire our thoughts, ideas, and discussions, and continue to remind us that all that we do in here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth and for the greater glory of you. All these things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Once again, our activity for today is a private conference for civil work projects. The 26 AD 0001, construction of concrete road, access road from Waterfall Road leading to Pandong Bato Trail, Station 1 plus 700 to Station 1 plus 850, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur. EDC 4,239,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0004. Construction of concrete road, Bacungan-Malawanit Road in support of the Cacao industry, Station 0 plus 869.015 to Station 1 plus 269.015. Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, EBC 11,304,300 pesos. Contract duration 76 calendar days. Next is 26 AD 0005. Construction of concrete road, San Miguel Road in support of the Cacao industry, Station 1 plus 104 to Station 1 plus 284, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. EBC 4,709,880 pesos. Contract duration 41 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0014. Construction of concrete road, access road leading to Pula, Tana, viewing deck, Station 2 plus 502.83 to Station 2 plus 741.30. Kiblawan, Davao del Sur. EBC 4,239,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0015. Construction of concrete road LRG leading to Soong Ecopark, Station 3 plus 182.9 to Station 3 plus 362.9, Digos City, Davao del Sur. EBC 4,239,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0017. Construction of concrete road to Board Libertad Cacao Road, connecting Tribal Rivers Women Association and Davao Bato Road in support of the Wira Rose industry, Station 3 plus 247.74 to Station 3 plus 587.32 and Station 3 plus 977.09 to Station 4 plus 137.51. Bansalan, Davao del Sur. EBC 11,586,540 pesos. Contract duration 93 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0028. Construction of concrete road, access road leading to Sulok Divine Nursing, Station 3 plus 616.296 to Station 3 plus 796.296 at Sulok, Davao del Sur. EBC 4,239,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0029. Construction of concrete road, Barangay Kinuskusan Road, connecting Sitio Alo Farmers Agricultural Cooperative and Davao Cotabato Road in support of processed meat industry, Station 1 plus 940 to Station 2 plus 380, Barangay Darapuay, Bansalan, Davao del Sur. EBC 14,130,620 pesos. Contract duration 86 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0030. Construction of concrete road, Gihing Aplaya Road connecting magkahiusang manahe sa Kamukhaan Association, and Digos Maka Road in support of the wearables and home styles industry, Barangay Aplaya, Station 5 plus 269.6 to Station 5 plus 481.10, Agulay Davao del Sur, EBC 4,709,880 pesos. Contract duration 41 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0138, construction completion of public health facility, Barangay Health Station, Barangay Dawis, City Digos, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0139, construction completion of public health facility, Barangay Health Station, Barangay Balaba, City of Digos, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0140, construction of multi-purpose building, evacuation center, function hall, Barangay Malawanit, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, EBC 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration 90 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0141, construction of multi-purpose building, evacuation center, Barangay Kisulan, Davao del Sur, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, EBC 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration 90 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0142, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center, Barangay Rizal, Malalag, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0143, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center, Barangay Dulangan, Digos City, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0150, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center, Mililia, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,970,000 pesos. Contract duration 75 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0151, construction completion of multi-purpose building, feeding center at Barangay at Badyang Elementary School, Barangay Badyang, City of Digos, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0153, construction of road, Barangay Dalawinoy, Station 0 plus 00 to Station 0 plus 300, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, EBC 4,757,940 pesos. Contract duration 41 calendar days. Next is 26 LD 0154, construction completion of public health facility, Barangay Health Station, Barangay Tubon, City of Digos, Davao del Sur, EBC 2,475,000 pesos. Contract duration 60 calendar days. The last is 26 LD 0157, construction of multi-purpose building, function hall, Barangay Sibayan, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, EBC 4,950,000 pesos. EBC contract duration 90 calendar days. So next is, may I request the head of the Secretariat, Engineer Rebecca Suela, to conduct a roll call and acknowledge the interested bidders and observers.
Good morning, everyone. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the BAC members, DPWH members, BAC Secretariat, viewers, and observers for the pre-bid conference of Civil Works. Engineer Daisy Caniban, Engineer Miss Aisel Carla P. Iliao, Engineer Riel De Santos, Engineer Achilles Ray R. Bolos, Engineer Ace Mariano Eliseo Jr., Engineer Teresa Educacion, Engineer Miguel G. Montañez, Engineer James Raven S. Fortuna, Ms. Lilibet R. Florentino, Mr. Moby Carlo Nasibo, Engineer Edward M. Abdala, Engineer Miguel F. Polinar, Engineer Raymond G. De La Cruz, Engineer Roger Ispaha, Engineer Gunay T. Mundi, Engineer Arvin S. Jr., Engineer Roy L. Constancio, Mr. Elton John Albert Esterencio, Engineer Ivan Nico C. Tormes, Engineer Anissa C. Busit, Engineer Vanessa A. Gasconia, Engineer Anilorian F. Diamante, Engineer Kinsey Marie G. Aliguay, Engineer Lois Claire T. Villa, and Ms. Carla Arnel A. Lopez. Madam Chair, we issue notice of servers dated March 6, 2026 and March 11, 2026 to Honorable John Tracy Cagas, Congressman Davao del Sur, to COA Audit Team, Mr. Eric E. Himelgay, State Auditor, to Wilfredo L. Piscina, President, Philippine Constructors Association Incorporated, the Director, National Constructors Association of the Philippines Incorporated, to Mr. Carlo A. Batalla, President and Chairman, Crime and Corruption Watch, CCW International Incorporated, to Honorable Joseph Portich Cagas, City Mayor, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Carl Jason Rama, Municipal Mayor, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Arthur Davin, Municipal Mayor, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Edwin G. Reyes, Municipal Mayor, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Jose Jimmy S. Sagarino, Municipal Mayor, Sulok, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Maria Sorahaida T. Valentin, Municipal Mayor, Magsaysay, Malalag, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Jose Nelson Z. Sala Sr., Municipal Mayor, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, Honorable Jonathan O. Martorilias, Punong Barangay Balabag, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Pedro C. Rua Jr., Punong Barangay Dulangan, Digos City, Davao del Sur, Honorable Bobby F. Palmero Sr., Punong Barangay Sumawilan, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Danilo B. Sato, Punong Barangay Kubo, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Larry A. Ramirez, Punong Barangay Dahos, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Jerry H. Bukol, Punong Barangay Chris Limayo, Digos City, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Jupet Ray A. Gurjo, Punong Barangay Waterfall, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Richard D. Binavista, Punong Barangay Isulan, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Ricardo A. Saplahio, Punong Barangay Manuel, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, Honorable Cesar G. Ternio, Punong Barangay Dalawinon, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Maximo C. Amapa, Punong Barangay Bacungan, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Dennis M. Herbes, Punong Barangay Malawanit, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Nonito B. Campumanes, Punong Barangay San Miguel, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Jimmy L. Cabanas, Punong Barangay Sibayan, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Juanito M. Lagisa, Punong Barangay Tubod, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, Honorable Josefina D. Padillo, Punong Barangay Libertad, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Wemafer A. Ayok, Punong Barangay Bitao, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Adjutor L. Candunes, Punong Barangay Dalapuay, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, Honorable Merlin P. Bulatag, Punong Barangay Talao, Sulok, Davao del Sur, to Honorable Ramel D. Murillo, Punong Barangay Aplaya, Habunoy, Davao del Sur, Honorable Natividad S. Burisa, Punong Barangay Gihing, Davao del Sur, Honorable Rosita E. Angel, Punong Barangay Rizal, Malalang, Davao del Sur, and Honorable Gilmer M. Pampa, Punong Barangay Lilia, Davao del Sur, And also, Madam Chair, we have our observer, Mr. Bernie Sicanoy, Barangay Cacao at Tubod, and Roel A. Susas, Barangay Cacao at Tubod. And also, we have Jerry D. Ortega, Sibayan, Kagawad. That's all, Madam Chair. Ang Susas is Barangay Kagawad at Ulangan. Roel A. Susas, Barangay Kagawad at Ulangan, Digos City. That's all, Madam Chair.
Since majority of back members are present here, I declare the public conference for civil works is in forum. So let's proceed to our agenda number 1A, the basic contract data, including contract description, EDC, and duration to be discussed from the planning engineer. The rules to be discussed by Engineer Apitan and for dividends by Engineer Tinsinay Alidwa.
Good morning, Madam Chair, and to my colleagues and visitor. I am Bara Pita to discuss the 10 roads project. First, for the pickup ID number 26LD 0001, the project name construction of Complete Road, access road from Waterfall Road leading to Pandong Bato train, Station 1 plus 700 or Station 1 plus 850, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, with a basic amount of 4,209,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 calendar days. Source and file report in Music Year Operation Act RA 12314. Location at Barangay Pandong Bato, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur. Showing the screen, the project is the color orange. Second road, the computer system Grabe Road from Station 1 plus 100 to Station 1 plus 850. A total length of 150 meters or 0.3 lane kilometer. A thickness of 0.3 meters and a width of 6.1 meters or 3.05 meters both sides. And there is also a paved shoulder, thickness of 110 feet with a width of 1.5 meters. From Station 1 plus 100 to Station 1 plus 734 both sides, 34 meters. And Station 1 plus 780 to Station 1 plus 820 left side, a length of 40 meters. Showing the screen the typical positions at one cut portions of the project. Next, there's installation of reinforced concrete pipe culverts using class 4. Showing the screen the typical longitudinal sections at RCPC with S-type head wall. Next, showing the screen the typical details at S-type head walls using stone masonry. Next, locations at one cross drainage is at Station 1 plus 734. Install new one line 110 mm diameter by 12 mm and stone masonry head wall at both sides. And there's installation of rectangular concrete line canal using 3,000 PSI and reinforcing steel bar grade 40 at Station 1 plus 700 to Station 1 plus 734, a length of 34 meters, both sides. Next, showing the screen the typical details at one line canal with a clear width of 0.5 meters and a clear height of 7 meters with a thickness of 10-15 meters. There's installation of Bato triplet class 8 using at the beginning of the project is at snow protection at Station 1 plus 780 to Station 1 plus 734, a length of 40 meters on left side. Showing the typical details of the snow protection. Next, for the road safety, we install the guardrail metal beam including posts, single W beam, and metal beam in place using bull nose. Total length sa tuwang guardrail is 45 meters and sa tuwang metal bull nose is 2 pieces. Another road safety install, installing motorized pavement parking with a center line and each line sa tuwang project. Next project, the contract ID number 26LD0004. The project name construction of Concrete Road, Bacungan-Malawanit Road in support of the Cacao industry. Station 0 plus 869.015 to Station 1 plus 869.015. Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. With a BC amount of 11,304,300 pesos. Contract durations between 6 to 8 days. Source of fund required in the 60 Operation Act RA 12314. Showing the screen the locations at our project at Barangay Bacungan, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. Scope of work, Magsaysay existing grabe road, beginning of our PCC Station 0 plus 869.015 and our PCC Station 1 plus 269.015 at a total of 400 meters or a 0.8 lane kilometer. PCC period of 6.7 meters or 3.35 meters both sides with a thickness of 0.8 meters. There is also a frame shoulder, a thickness of 150 mm thick with width of 1.5 meters. At Station 1 plus 027.36 to Station 1 plus 269.015. Line of 241.055 meters right side. Next, Station 0 plus 980 to Station 1 plus 162. A line of 102 meters left side. Showing the screen the typical section field and cut portions of our project. Next, there is a solution of reinforcement type culvert using cluster. Showing the screen the typical longitudinal section of our CPC with S-type headwall. Next, showing the typical details of our type headwall using steel machinery. Next, allocations of our RCPC. First, the material units on the left side at Station 1 plus 0.8.295 to Station 1 plus 0.86.295. Install one line and a meter diameter by 18 meter with headwall both sides. Next, at Station 1 plus 0.7.36. Cross drainage, remove system damage RCPC, one line 100 mm by 16 mm. And replace one line new 910 mm by 16 mm and headwall with at both sides. Next, this was installation of rectangular concrete line canal using Class A 2,000 PSI and enforcing steel grade 40. Location, Station 1 plus 027.96 or Station 1 plus 269.015 right side, a length of 241.055 meters. Next, Station 1 plus 027.96 or Station 1 plus 078.295 left side, a length of 50.335 meters. Next, Station 1 plus 086.295 or Station 1 plus 162 left side, a length of 75.05 meters. Next, showing the screen the typical details of our line canal. Inner weight of 0.6 meters and a rear height of 1.7 meters with a gravel fill of 0.1 meters. Next, there is also protection using routed riprap Class A. Location at Station 0 plus 980 to Station 1 plus 00 left side, 20 meters. Showing the capabilities of extra protection with a cut wall of 0.4 width and a height of 0.6 meters with a 100 mm PVC ripple spaced at 2 meters staggered. For the road safety, we install metal beam including post, single W beam, and metal beam in place using bull nose. Total length of our guardrail is 3 meter and metal beam in piece is 2 pieces. Another road safety will install authorized pavement marking color white for the city line and install sa project. There's also the pavement marking yellow at a total area of 14.29 square meter. Next project, the ID number 26LD0005. The project name construction of concrete road, Pandong Road in support of the Cacao industry, Station 1 plus 104 to Station 1 plus 284, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. With a visa amount of 4,709,880 pesos. The duration for the calendar days. Source of fund required to visit the Application Act RA 12314. Location at Barangay San Miguel, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. Showing the screen, the color green, 180 meters. Suntay lang siya sa itong last project, 2025. Scope of work, implementing of existing gravel road, beginning sa itong pavement at Station 1 plus 104 to Station 1 plus 284. A length of 180 meters or 0.36 lane kilometer. PCC weight na ito is 6.7 meters or 3.35 meters both sides with a thickness of 0.8 meters. There is also a paved shoulder, a thickness of 150 thick, a weight of 1.5 meters. Beginning sa itong paved shoulder at Station 1 plus 104 or Station 1 plus 284. A length of 180 meters with a number transition of 58 meters. Next, scope of work, your installation of touch basin or system assembly. Showing the screen that gagamitin sa touch basin. Next, there's installation of head wall using S-type system assembly. Next, schedule sa RCPC using class 4 post drilling sa Station 1 plus 180.706. Remove existing damage RCPC 1 line 610 mm by 7 mm. And replace one line new 910 mm by 7 mm. Provide head wall at left side using stem assembly and catch basin at the right side using stem assembly. And there's installation of rectangular complete line canal using 3000 PSI and using reinforcing steel bar with weight 40. Location sa itong line canal at Station 1 plus 180 to Station 1 plus 284. A length of 104 meters, right side. Next, showing the screen na typical dito sa itong line canal. Next, restoration of retaining wall using stem assembly. Station 1 plus 132 to Station 1 plus 76 left side. Ang base niya is 0.9 meters and a height of 1.8 meters. A length of 44 meters. Next location at Station 1 plus 235 to Station 1 plus 260 left side. Ang base niya is 0.6 and a height of 1.2 meters. A length of 25 meters. Showing the screen, the typical dito sa itong stem assembly retaining wall and typical roadway section with retaining wall. Next, for the road safety, we install authorized pavement marking for the city line and install sa itong project. So that's only for the 86LD 005. Next, with the contact ID number 26LD 0014. With the project name construction of concrete road, access road leading to Pula, Tana, Station 2 plus 502.23 to Station 2 plus 741.3. Kiblawan, Davao del Sur. With a visa amount of 4,209,480 pesos. With a duration 39 days. Source of fund required to use the Application Act RA 12314. Location at Barangay Manual, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur. Color pink na natin project. So work, pagdating existing gravel road, beginning sa pavement at Station 2 plus 502.23 to Station 2 plus 741.3 at total of 208.47 meters or 0.409 kilometer. Have a thickness of 0.3 meters with a shoulder width of 1.5 meters both sides with added 200.2 with showing a screen that typical of the section field portion sa ating project. Next, also installation of traditional dotted brick map, line canal on right side portions of the project. Location at Station 4 plus 360 to Station 2 plus 368. A length of 108 meters, 0.01. Bottom weight of 0.6 and upper weight of 1.4 meters with a height of 0.8 meters with a thickness of 0.3 meters. As long niya 1 horizontal at 2 vertical. Showing the screen that we have written sa pag-routed booklet line canal. For the road safety, we install authorized pavement marking for the center line on each lane sa Cacao project. So that's only for the 26LD 0014. Next, for the project ID number 26LD 0015. For the project name, construction of Concrete Road, PNRG leading to Soong, Ecopark, Station 3 plus 182.9 to Station 3 plus 362.9, Digos City, Davao del Sur. The division of 4,229,480 pesos. Contract duration 39 days. Source of fund required in the 6th Renovation Act, RA 12314. Location at Barangay Treslimayo, Digos City, Davao del Sur. Samtala sa Sabang Project Class 2025. Length sa itong project is 180 meters. Beginning sa itong pavement at Station 3 plus 132.9 to Station 3 plus 362.9. Weight of 6.1 meters or 3.05 meters with a thickness of 23 meters, a length of 180 meters or 0.36 kilometer. 1.5 meters width of shoulder using R2 300. So the screen that we can detail sa tuwang roadway at that portion of field portion sa project. Next, there's installation of RCPC using class 4. So the screen that we can detail sa tuwang RCPC. Next, so the screen that we can hit wall using steel machinery is type. Next, the patient at one post drainage at Station 3 plus 300. Install one line new 1,220 mm diameter RCPC by 12 mm. Provide a stone machinery head wall on left side and provide stone machinery touch basin at right side. For the road safety, we install authorized pavement marking color white for the center line and each line sa Cacao project. That's only for the 26LD 0015. Next, contract ID number 26LD 0017 with the project name, construction of concrete road to build the Cacao Road, Connecting Tribal Rivers Women Association, DPWH, and Bato to the Bato Road, to the Bato section, with support of the warehouse industry. Station 3 plus 247.64 to Station 3 plus 587.32 and Station 3 plus 977.09 to Station 4 plus 137.21. Davao del Sur. The division of the 11,506,540 pesos. Contract duration 93 calendar days. Source of fund required in the 6th Renovation Act, RA 12314. Location at Barangay Cacao, Davao del Sur. Our project is the color pink to section kanang isa existing na siya, gap na to. The sa project is 100 meters, 1.0 kilometer. scope of work, completing of System Grabe Road, bigyan sa PCCP at Station 3 plus 247.74 to Station 3 plus 587.3 to length of 339.8 meters sa side 1. Next, Station 3 plus 977.090 to Station 4 plus 137.51 a length of 160 meters at 160.42 meters sa side 2. There is a paved shoulder, thickness of 150 feet, weight of 1.5 meters. Beginning at 3 plus 271.53 to Station 3 plus 423 meters. A length of 151.27 meters, side 1, left side. There is a gravel transition, a length of 42.29 meters. Next, there is a installation of reinforced concrete pipe culverts using class 4. So, listing the typical details at the PCC. Next, so listing the typical details at the touch basin using steel machinery. Next, so listing the typical details at the S-type head wall using steel machinery. Next, schedule of PCC. Cross drainage at Station 3 plus 271.23. Remove existing damage of spacing 1 line 110 mm by 7 linear meter. And replace 1 line new 910 mm by 30 linear meter. Provide head wall at right side using steel machinery and catch basin at left side using steel machinery. Next, cross drainage at Station 3 plus 331.36. Remove existing damage RCPC 1 line and 110 in diameter by 7 linear meter. And replace 1 line new 910 in diameter by 14 linear meter. Provide head wall at right side using steel machinery and catch basin at left side using steel machinery. Another scope of work is rectangular concrete line canal using 3000 PSI and reinforcing steel bar using grade 40. Location sa left side at Station 3 plus 271.53 to Station 3 plus 428. Total length of 156.47 meters. So in display, the typical details sa rectangular concrete line canal. Next, so we'll install reflectorized pivot marking color white for the center line and edge lines of the project. We'll install reflectorized pivot marking yellow, total area of 8.9 square meter. So the screen, the typical details of the plastic for no passing zone. So that's only for the 26 LD, so 017. Next project with truck ID number 26LB 0028. To the project name, construction of Tupit Road, access road leading to Sulot, Divine Mercy Station 3 plus 616.296 to Station 3 plus 796 to 296, Sulot, Davao del Sur. The visa amount of 4,239,480 pesos. Consideration 39 working days. Source of fund required 26 Arbitration Act RA 12314. Location at Barangay Talao, Sulot, Davao del Sur. Continuing na siya sa atong project last year, 2025. Scope of work, Procurement System Grabe Road, beginning sa atong PCCP at Station 3 plus 796.296 and at Station 3 plus 616.296. A length of 180 meters, PCCP width of 6.1 meters, thickness of 0.85 meters. There's a paved shoulder at left side, 150 feet, weight of 1.5 meters. At Station 3 plus 616.296 to Station 3 plus 751.87, a length of 135.67 meters. Showing the screen, the typical road section showing the Trapezoidal line canal. Next, there is installation of reinforced pipe culverts using class 4. Show the screen the longitudinal section of RCPC with type S1 head wall. Next, show the screen the typical details at our head wall using S-type. So in the screen, the typical details at our catch basin using steel machinery. Next, showing the screen the plan for with dumpstone. RCPC with dumpstone at right side. Next, Digos at RCPC. First drainage at station 3 plus 646.876. Remove existing damage RCPC 1910 mm by 7 mm and replace one line 110 mm by 12 mm. Provide head wall at right side using steel machinery and catch basin at left side using steel machinery. Next, post drainage at station 3 plus 744.535. Remove existing damage RCPC 1 line 110 mm by 7 mm and replace one new 110 mm by 11 linear meter. Provide head wall at right side using steel machinery and catch basin at left side using steel machinery. Next, installation of trapezoidal line canal using steel machinery at left side at station 3 plus 616.296 to station 3 plus 751.97. A length of 135 to 67 meters. Ang butong rim sa tuwang canal is 0.6. As upper width is 1.1 meters. Ang height of 1 meters and a thickness of 0.3 meters. A slope of 1 horizontal and 4 vertical meters. Show the speed at typical meters at the procedural stone assembly line canal. For the road safety, we install authorized pavement marking, color white, for the center line and its course of the project. So let's move for the 26 LD 0028. Next, the project ID number 26 LD 0029. The project name construction of Procurement Road, Barangay Mususan Road connecting City of Alo Farmers Agricultural Cooperative, sa Paco, and Bato del Road to the Bato section in support of process cement industry. Station 1 plus 940 to Station 2 plus 380, Barangay DPWH Davao del Sur, with a basic amount of 14,130,620 pesos. Contract duration, 86 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 26, the Appropriation Act, RA 12314. Location at Barangay DPWH Davao del Sur. Show the screen the color orange. So, mga na itong project. So, tayo naging sa last year ng mga project sa FY 25. Ang length natin is 440 meters. Scope of work, completing existing gravel road. Beginning sa itong pavement at station 1 plus 940 to station 2 plus 380. A length of 440 meters or a 0.88 kilometer. Have a thickness of 0.88 meters and a weight of 6.7 meters or 3.05 meters. And have a paved shoulder, a thickness of 0.15 meters and a weight of 1.5 meters. Location niya at station 1 plus 235 to station 2 plus 0.20.15 both sides. A length of 105.15 meters. Itong gravel shoulder, a thickness of 0.15 meters with 1.5 meters both sides at station 2 plus 0.15 to station 2 plus 30 both sides. A length of 359.5 meters. Another scope of work, we installed a rectangular line canal at station 1 plus 385 to station 2 plus 0.15 in a clear height of 0.9 meters and a clear width of outer is 1.2 meters and a thickness of 15 meters. a length of 390.3 meters. Showing the screen that we got in terms of line canal. For the road safety, we installed authorized pavement marking for the center line and 8 lines at our project. So that's only for the 26LD 0029. Next project, with track ID number 26LD 0030. With the project name construction of complete road, gihing apply at connecting nagbiosang mananahi sa Katakuan Association, NMCA, and Digos Road in support the Robos and Homestay Industry, Barangay Atlaya, Station 5 plus 269.6 to Station 5 plus 481.1. Agunoy, Davao del Sur, with a basic amount of 4,709,880 pesos. The calculation, 41 days, source of fund, FY 26 Regulation Act, RA 12314. The questions of the project is Barangay Gihing, Agunoy, Davao del Sur. Showing the screen, the project is kanang color orange. Ang kanang blue is last year na kapalit with all the unified. Scope of work, completing existing gravel road. Bigyan mo sa mga pavement at station 5 plus 269.6 to station 5 plus 481.1. A weight of 6.7 meters or 3.35 meters. A thickness of 48 meters. A line of 211.5 meters or 0.423 lane kilometers. Showing the screen the typical radiators for field sections of the project. The scope of work, we installed first complete pipe culverts 110 meters lateral with manhole at station 5 plus 635 to station 5 plus 680. A line of 43 meters with manhole of 2 pieces right side. Showing the screen, typical dito sa itong manhole. Now, next, there is restoration sidewalk for the granted at station 5 plus 636 to station 5 plus 680. Ang width sa itong sidewalk is 1.5 meters width and ang length is 44 meters sa right side. Ang form ng gutter na ito is 44 meters po sa right side. Showing the screen, dati ko dito sa itong curve ng gutter. Showing the screen, dito sa ito PWD ramp. Next, for the road safety, we install authorized pavement marking, color white for the center line and H line sa ito project. So that's only for the 26 days, 0030. Next project, for the ID number 26 days, 0153. For the project name, construction of road, Barangay Dalawino, station 0 plus 00 to station 0 plus 300, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. With a basic amount of 4,737,940 pesos. In calculation, 41 days, source of fund FY 26 Regulation Act, RA 12314. Locations of the project with Barangay Dalawino, Magsaysay, Davao del Sur. Sa atbang isa Barangay Hall sa Dalawino, malang project. Scope of work, completing existing gravel road, beginning sa itong CCP at station 00, kaya niya at station 0 plus 300, with a weight of 6.1 meters or 3.05 meters, a thickness of 25 meters, a length of 300 meters, with a gravel transition of the length of 25 meters. Showing the screen, the typical dito sa itong project, position, cut and fill portion sa itong project. For the road safety, we installed authorized pavement marking for the center line and edge line sa itong project. So that's only for the 26 days, 0153. Next for the building.
morning, everyone. So I am Engineer Benson Marie Aliguay. I will be discussing the details for the building projects. The first project is 26LD0138 with the project name Construction Completion of Public Health Facility Barangay Health Station, Barangay Bawin, City of Digos, Davao del Sur. An ADC of 2,475,000, contract duration 60 calendar days, and funded under the FY 2026 General Appropriations Act, otherwise known as RA 12314. Next, please. So we have here the vicinity map. Next, for the site development map, so it is beside the barangay hall of Barangay Bawis. Next. So for the proof of ownership, we have the transfer certificate of title as the proof of ownership. Next. So we have here the perspective. Next. So for the spaces, we have the porch, the lobby, the consultation or treatment room, prenatal room, PWD toilet room, service entrance, and we have the total floor area 45.5 square meters. Next, so we have here the structural framing perspective using steel trusses. Next, so for the in general, the works to be done are the following. So we have the other general requirements, and we have the embankment, excavation works, gravel fill, and for the reinforced concrete works, we use 3,000 PSI, Class A 28 days curing period for slab on fill, and you see 4,000 PSI, Class A 28 days curing period for the footing slabs, footing columns and beams. And all structural concrete must use 3/4 crush aggregates. And we also have the reinforcing steel bars, the form grade 40 for diameter 12 mm and below, and grade 60 for 16 mm and above. And for the architectural works, we have the 100 mm CHB non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls using 600 PSI compressive strength. And we also have the installation of doors and windows. We have the ceiling works, tile works, painting works. And as for the roofing works, we have the grid type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. And also we have the plumbing and sanitary works, including the provision for catch basin and septic vault, and also electrical works. And all other notes and specifications were stipulated in the approved detailed architectural and engineering design plans. Next. So we have the next project, 26LD0139, construction completion of public health facility, Barangay Health Station, Barangay Balabal, City of Digos, Davao del Sur, with an ATC of 2,475,000, contract duration 60 calendar days, funded under the FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Next. So we have here the vicinity map. Next. And the site development plan, beside lang siya sa barangay hall. Next, we have the deed of absolute sale as the proof of ownership. And we also have the perspective. Next, please. For the spaces provided, we have the porch, lobby, the consultation, treatment room, prenatal room, PWD toilet room, service entrance, with a total floor area of 45.5 square meters. Next, please. So the same lang, structural framing perspective, we have the structural steel truss. Next. So for the works to be done, the same, but na removal of trees, embankments, excavation, gravel fill, structural concrete, the same 3,000 PSI for slab on fill and 4,000 PSI for footings, beams, and columns, and reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm and below, and grade 60 for 16 mm diameter and above. And we also have the architectural work. We have the 100 mm thick CHB non-load bearing with 600 psi compressive strength. And we also have installation of doors and windows, ceiling works, tile works, painting works. And as for the roofing works, we have the rib type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. And we also have the plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic vault. And also we have electrical works. Next, for 26LD0140, we have construction of multi-purpose building, evacuation center, function hall, Barangay Manual, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, with a coordinate of 125.21610 east, 6.614350 degrees north. We have the ABC of 4,950,000, contract duration 90 calendar days, and source of funds FY 2026 GAA. Next, so we have here the vicinity map. Next, we have the deed of absolute sale as the proof of ownership. We have the site development plan. And this is the perspective of our evacuation center function hall. Next. So we have the spaces provided, the veranda, function hall, office, pantry, female toilet and bath, washing area, male toilet and bath, and the service entrance with a total floor area of 120 square meters. Next. So for the structural framing, we have the steel truss and reinforced concrete columns and beams. Next, for the summary of quantities, the same. We have the excavation work, embankment, the gravel fill, 3,000 psi structural concrete for slab on fill, 4,000 psi structural concrete for footings, beams, and columns, and grade 40 reinforcing steel bars installed for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 for 12 mm diameter and above. And we also have the architectural works. We have CHB non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 psi compressive strength. We also have the installation of doors and windows, ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing, we have the rib type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. We also have plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic vault. We also have electrical works and mechanical works with provision of fire extinguisher and air conditioning units. So we have 26LD0141. Construction of multi-purpose building, evacuation center, Barangay Kisulan, Kiblawan, Davao del Sur, with a coordinates of 125.23740 degrees east, 6.550960 degrees north, with an ABC of 4,950,000, contract duration is 90 calendar days, source of fund is FY 2026 GAA. Next. So we have the vicinity map. We have the deed of donation as the proof of ownership, the site development plan, we have the perspective, and we also have the spaces provided, veranda, function hall, office, the pantry, female toilet and bath, washing area, male toilet and bath, service entrance with a total floor area of 120 square meters. We have the structural components. We have rectangular tube, steel truss, and reinforced concrete columns and beams. So for the, in general, the works to be done are the excavation works, embankment, gravel fill, 3,000 psi structural concrete for slab on fill, 4,000 psi structural concrete for the footing, beams, and columns, all using mini-core crush aggregates. And we have grade 40 for the reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 for 6 mm diameter and above. We also have the provision of the HP non-load bearing with 600 psi compressive strength for interior and exterior walls. We also have the installation of doors and windows, ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing works, we have the roof-type metal sheets and with complete metal roofing accessories. We also have plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic bowl. And we also have electrical works and mechanical works, provision of air conditioning units and fire extinguisher. Next project, 26LD0142, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center, Barangay Rizal, Malalag, Davao del Sur, with a coordinate of 125.3079955 degrees east, 6.469011 degrees north, with an APC of 2,425,000. Contract duration is 60 calendar days. Source of fund is FY 2026 vicinity map. Next is we have the original certificate of title as the proof of ownership. We have the site development plan. We have the perspective. And for the spaces, we have the ramp, corridor, daycare room, and the toilet room with a total floor area of 60 square meters. So, for the work to be done, we have clearing and grading, we have excavation work, embankment, gravel fill, 3,000 psi structural concrete for slab on fill, and 4,000 psi structural concrete for the footings, beams, and columns using 3/4 crush aggregate. We have grade 40 reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 reinforcing steel bars for 16 mm diameter and above. And we also have 100 mm CHB non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 psi compressive strength. We also have the installation of doors and windows, ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing works, we have the rim-type pre-painted metal sheets and with complete metal roofing accessories. And we also have plumbing, sanitary works with the provision of septic bowl. And we also have the electrical works and mechanical works provision of fire extinguisher. Next project, we have 26LD0143, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center, Barangay Digos, Davao del Sur, with a coordinate of 125.308,640 degrees east, 6.800380 degrees north, with an ABC of 2,475,000. Contract duration is 60 calendar days. Source of funds FY 2026 vicinity, we have the vicinity map, and we have the deed of donation as the proof of ownership. We have here the site development plan. Next, we have the perspective. Next, for the spaces, we have the ramp, corridor, daycare room, toilet room with a total floor area of 60 square meters. So for the work to be done, we have clearing and grubbing. We have also the removal of trees, excavation works, embankment, gravel fill, and we have 3,000 psi for slab on fill. We have 4,000 psi for footings, beams, and columns, and grade 40 reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 for 12 mm diameter and above. We also have 100 mm CHD non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 psi compressive strength. We also have the installation of doors and windows. We have the ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and the roofing works. We have the roof-type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. We also have the plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of septic bowl. We also have electrical works, and for the mechanical works, we have the provision of the fire extinguisher. Next, we have 26LD0150, construction completion of multi-purpose building, daycare center in Lilia, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, with the coordinates of 125.362900 degrees east, 6.839500 degrees north, with an ABC of 2,970,000, with a contract duration of 75 calendar days. Source of funds is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. We have the vicinity map. Next, we have the deed of donation as a proof of ownership. We have here the site development plan, the perspective. Next, we have the spaces. We have the ramp, corridor, daycare room, toilet room with a total floor area of 60 square meters. And for the work to be done, we have the clearing and grubbing, removal of structure and obstruction. We also have excavation works, embankment, gravel fill, 3,000 PSI for structural concrete, for slab on fill, and 4,000 PSI for footings, beams, and columns. We also have grade 40 reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 reinforcing steel bars for 16 mm diameter and above. We also have the soil poisoning and wood preservative. We also have 100 mm thick CHB non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 PSI compressive strength. We also have installation of doors and windows, ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing works, we have the rib type repainted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. We also have the plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic vault. We also have electrical works, and for the mechanical works, we have the provision of fire extinguisher. Next. We have 26LD0151, construction completion of multi-purpose building, feeding center, Bajang Elementary School, with the school ID 129763, Barangay Bajang, City of Digos, Davao del Sur. ABC is 2,475,000, contract duration is 60 calendar days. Source of funds is FY 2026 GAA. Next. We have the vicinity map. And we have the deed of donation as the proof of ownership. We have here the site development plan, the perspective, and for the spaces, we have the corridor, the feeding area, the kitchen area, the toilet room with a total floor area of 60 square meters. So for the work to be done, we have the clearing and grubbing, we have the removal of trees, removal of structures and obstruction, we have embankment, excavation works, gravel fill, we have 3,000 PSI structural concrete for slab on fill, and 4,000 PSI structural concrete for footings, beams, and columns, both using 3/4 crush aggregate. And we have grade 40 for the reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 reinforcing steel bars for 16 mm diameter and above. We also have 100 mm thick CHB non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 PSI compressive strength, and we also have the installation of doors and windows. We have the ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing works, we have the pre-painted, the rib type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessory. We also have plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic vault. We also have electrical works, and for the mechanical works, we have the provision of the fire extinguisher. Next is 26LD0154, construction completion of public health facility, Barangay Health Station, Barangay Pandong, City of Digos, Davao del Sur, with an ABC of 2,475,000, contract duration is 60 calendar days, with the source of fund is FY 2026 GAA. Next, we have here the vicinity map. Next, the site development plan. And we have the deed of absolute sale as the proof of ownership. So we have here the perspective. And for the spaces provided, we have the porch, lobby, the consultation or treatment room, prenatal room, PWD, toilet room, service entrance, with a total floor area of 45.5 square meters. And for the structural framing, we have the rectangular tube steel truss with reinforced concrete beams and columns. And for in general, the works to be done are the removal of trees, structure excavation, we have embankment, gravel fill, 3,000 PSI for structural concrete of the slab on fill, 4,000 PSI structural concrete for footings, beams, and columns. And we also have grade 40 reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, and grade 60 reinforcing steel bars for 16 mm diameter and above. We also have 100 mm thick CHP non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls with 600 PSI compressive strength. We also have installation of doors and windows. We have ceiling works, painting works, tile works, and we have the roofing works is using the rig type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. And we also have the plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic bowl. We also have electrical works. Next is 26 LD 0157, construction of multi-purpose building, function hall, Barangay Sibayan, Bansalan, Davao del Sur, with the coordinates of 125.247, 930 degrees east, 6.828560 degrees north. ABC is 4,950,000. Contract duration is 90 calendar days, funded under the FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Next, we have here the vicinity map. And we have the deed of donation as the proof of ownership. Next, we have the site development plan. We have the perspective. And for the spaces provided, we have veranda, the function hall, the office or the storage room, the pantry, female toilet and bath, the washing area, male toilet and bath, service entrance with a total floor area of 120 square meters. So we have here the structural components. We have the rectangular tube, steel trusses, and reinforced concrete columns and beams. So for the work to be done, we have excavation works, embankment, gravel fill, 3,000 PSI for structural concrete for slab on fill, 4,000 PSI structural concrete for footings, beams, and columns, and grade 40 reinforcing steel bars for 12 mm diameter and below, grade 60 reinforcing steel bars for 16 mm diameter and above, and we use 100 mm thick CHP non-load bearing for the interior and exterior walls, using 600 PSI compressive strength. We also have the installation of doors and windows. We also have ceiling works, tile works, painting works, and for the roofing works, we use rib type pre-painted metal sheets with complete metal roofing accessories. And for the plumbing and sanitary work, I also have plumbing and sanitary works with the provision of catch basin and septic bowl. And we also have electrical works and mechanical works. For the mechanical works, we have the provision of the air conditioning units and fire extinguisher. So all projects are also include other general requirements such as the permits and clearances, project billboard and signboard, and the provision of occupational safety and health, and also the mobilization and demobilization. Once again, all other notes and specifications were stipulated in the approved detailed architectural and engineering design plans. That's all.
Documents complete.
Agenda number 1D, requirement of reading documents, including instruction to diverse general condition of contracts, special condition of contracts, specifications, drawings, bill quantities, and forms. And for agenda number 1C, documents to be submitted by the bidders. And Agenda number 1B, the criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification and award. These three items is to be discussed by each member and this is three readers.
Documents comprising the bid. The first bid envelope shall contain the following technical documents, including the eligibility documents. First, valid Phillips registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 20 of the IRR of RA 12009. QR code must be clear and readable. Failure of the bidder to update its PhilJEP certificate of registration with the current and updated supporting documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the bidder's certificate. Second, special PCAB license and registration in case of joint venture. Third, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Failure by the bidder to disclose all ongoing government and private contracts leads to automatic disqualification and potential blacklisting for misrepresentation. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. Attachments. 1. Copy of notice of award and/or contract. 2. Copy of notice to proceed issued by the project owner. And 3. Copy of certificate of accomplishment signed by the project owner or authorized representative. In case of no ongoing contract, the bidder shall submit this duly signed form and indicate no ongoing contracts under the column number 1. Dual purpose of the statement all ongoing contracts. It is relevant in relation to the computation of the NFCC formula. The value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of ongoing contracts will be deducted from the product of the current assets minus liabilities multiplied by 15. Hence, for the procuring entity to determine the correct computation of the NFCC, the bidder shall declare all of its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. The statement of all ongoing government and private contracts still has its significance in relation to the verification on the bidder's performance in its ongoing contracts during post-qualification process. Fourth, statement of single largest completed contract, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, in accordance with instructions to bidders, clause 5.5. SLCC must be equivalent at least 50% of the ABC. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. Attachments. 1. Copy of contract. 2. Copy of certificate of completion. And 3. Copy of certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor, or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the constructor's performance evaluation system. In case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Fifth, net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC computation, in accordance with instructions to bidders, clause 5.6. Computation as follows. Current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. Attachments. 1. Copy of latest audited financial statement, or AFS. And 2. Copy of proof of receipt for AFS submitted to the BIR. Confirmation receipt for online submission, or BIR receipt stamp for manual submission. 6th, joint venture agreement, if applicable. Joint ventures may participate, provided that the primary purpose of each member must be similar or related to the requirements of the project. Each member of the joint venture shall jointly and severally liable to the procuring entity in case of breach or failure to comply with the requirements of the project. 7th, bid security in the prescribed form and amount in accordance with instructions to bidders, clause 16, and validity period under clause 15. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration, or any of the following. The amount of not less than 2% of the ABC if bid security is in cash. The amount of not less than 5% of the ABC if bid security is in a surety bond. Bids and bid security shall be valid for 120 calendar days from bid opening. Eighth, project requirements, which shall include the following. 1. Organizational chart for the contract. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. 2. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. These personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience set in the bid data sheet. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents, attachments, letter of nominee, notarized certificate of employment, biodata, copy of PRC ID, TTR, TIN, and certificate of accreditation and/or training. Key personnel, particularly the project manager, project engineer, and materials engineer, must be different persons. Accredited safety officer, required upon issuance of notice of award, subject to Department Order Number 35, Series of 2021. First aider with certificate of training issued by the Red Cross in compliance to Department of Labor and Employment requirements for the approval of construction safety and health program required upon issuance of notice of award, subject to Department Order Number 35, Series of 2021. Compliance to DOE Department Order Number 252, Series of 2025, revised implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act Number 11058, entitled An Act Strengthening Compliance with Occupational Safety and Health Standards and Providing Penalties for Violations thereof. 3. List of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certifications of availability, which must meet the minimum requirements for the contract set in the bid data sheet. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. Attachments, proof of ownership, ORCR, and affidavit of ownership. Lease contract and affidavit of commitment, if applicable. Purchase agreement, if applicable. Certification of availability of equipment issued by owner, lessor, or vendor. And certification of minimum laboratory equipment duly certified by any DPWH office. 4. Notarized omnibus sworn statement in accordance with Section 54.3 of the IRR of RA 12009, supported by duly notarized special power of attorney, board, partnership resolution, or secretary certificate, whichever is applicable. 5. Latest General Information Sheet, or GIS, reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission for corporations. 6. ISO 9001-2015 certification, or its latest version, as applicable, in compliance with Department Order Number 110, Series of 2024. The second bid envelope, or the financial component, shall contain the following. 1. Bid form. 2. Bid prices in the bill of quantities. 3. Detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. And 4. Cash flow by quarter. Use the prescribed template provided in the bidding documents. Format and signing of bids. Bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the appropriate forms provided in Section 9, Philippine bidding documents related forms on or before the deadline specified in the ITB Clause 19 in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes, which shall be submitted simultaneously, whether through manual or online electronic submission. The first envelope shall contain the technical component of the bid, including eligibility requirements under ITB Clause 12, and the second envelope shall contain the financial component of the bid. Forms as mentioned in ITB Clause 17.1 must be completed without any alterations to their format. No substitute form shall be accepted. Each and every page of the bid form, including the bill of quantities under Section 9 hereof, shall be signed by the duly authorized representative of the bidder. Failure to do so shall be a ground for the rejection of the bid. Any insertions, erasures, or overwriting shall be valid only if they are signed or initialed by the duly authorized representative of the bidder. Sealing and marking of bids. Bidders shall enclose their technical documents described in ITB Clause 12 in one sealed envelope marked as technical component, and the financial component in another sealed envelope marked as financial component, sealing them all in an outer envelope marked as bid. The bid shall be typed or written in ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative. All envelopes shall contain the name of the contract to be bid in capital letters. Bear the name and address of the bidder in capital letters. Be addressed to the procuring entity's bids and awards committee in accordance with ITB Clause 18.1. Bear the specific identification of this bidding process indicated in the ITB Clause 1.1. And bear a warning, do not open before the date and time for the opening of bids in accordance with ITB Clause 19. For manually submitted bid envelopes that are not properly sealed and marked, as required in the bidding documents, the same shall be accepted, provided that the bidder or its duly authorized representative shall acknowledge such condition of the bid as submitted. On the other hand, unsealed or unmarked bid envelopes, or bids that cannot be opened or corrupted in case of online submission, shall be rejected. The Bids and Awards Committee shall assume no responsibility for misplaced or lost contents of the improperly sealed or marked bid, or for its premature opening. Bid documents must be prepared on A4 size paper and properly labeled with ear tag, matching those on the checklist. All supporting documents, photocopied from the original, shall be legibly readable and will be authenticated as needed during the post-qualification process. Illustration for the sealing and marking of bids. The bidder shall submit one original and one copy one of the technical and financial components of its bid. Submission and receipt of bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic online. For bids to be submitted manually, bids must be duly received by the Bids and Awards Committee Secretariat on or before the scheduled date set in the bidding documents. For bids to be submitted electronically online, bidders should observe the guidelines for the electronic submission and receipt of bids as per Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020. Bids submitted after the deadline shall not be accepted. Email address for the electronic bid submission, electronicbids_Davao del Sur at dpwh.gov.ph. Bidder's responsibilities. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have inspected the site, determined the general characteristics of the contract works and the conditions for this project, and examine all instructions, forms, terms, and project requirements in the bidding documents. Further, the bidder shall bear all costs associated with the preparation and submission of its bid. The procuring entity shall in no case be responsible or liable for those costs, regardless of the conduct or outcome of the bidding process. Furthermore, the bidder should be aware that the procuring entity will accept bids only from those that have paid the applicable fee for the bidding documents at the office indicated in the invitation to bid. Clarifications and amendment of bidding documents. Prospective bidders may request for clarifications on and/or interpretation of any part of the bidding documents. Such requests must be in writing and submitted to the Bids and Awards Committee of the procuring entity at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission and receipt of bids. Supplemental bid bulletins may also be issued upon the procuring entity's initiative for purposes of clarifying or modifying any provision of the bidding documents not later than 7 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. It shall be the responsibility of all prospective bidders, including those who have properly secured the bidding documents, to inquire and secure supplemental bid bulletins that may be issued by the Bids and Awards Committee. Eligibility criteria, evaluation. Eligibility criteria shall be in accordance with Section 52.4.2 of the IRR of RA 12009. Eligibility evaluation for the procurement of locally funded civil works contracts shall be conducted electronically using the Civil Works Registry pursuant to Department Order Number 64, Series of 2012. Contractors who wish to participate in the bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works Application, or CWA. at the Procurement Service, 5th floor DPWH building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. Preliminary examination of bids. The Bids and Awards Committee shall open the bids in public immediately after the deadline for submission and receipt of bids, as specified in the bid data sheet. In case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the Bids and Awards Committee shall take custody of the submitted bids and reschedule the opening of bids on the next working day, or at the soonest possible time, through the issuance of notice of postponement to be posted on the PhilJIPS and DPWH websites. The Bids and Awards Committee shall open the technical and financial proposals on the same day. The bidders or their duly authorized representatives may attend the opening of bids. Detailed evaluation and comparison of bids. The procuring entity's evaluation of bids shall be based on the bid price quoted in the bid form, which includes the bill of quantities. The procuring entity will undertake the detailed evaluation and comparison of the bids which have passed the opening and preliminary examination of bids to determine the lowest calculated bid, or LCB. The Bids and Awards Committee shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids using non-discretionary criteria considering the following. A. Completeness of the bid. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bid data sheet shall be considered non-responsive and thus automatically disqualified. B. Arithmetical corrections. The BAC shall consider computational errors and omissions to enable proper comparison of all eligible bids. Any adjustment shall be calculated in monetary terms to determine the calculated prices. The BAC shall evaluate all bids on an equal footing to ensure fair and competitive bid comparison. For this purpose, all bidders shall be required to include in their bids the cost of all taxes such as, but not limited to, value-added tax, income tax, local taxes, and other fiscal levies and duties. Such bids, including said taxes, shall be the basis for the bid evaluation and comparison. Post-qualification. The BAC shall determine to its satisfaction whether the bidder that is evaluated as having submitted the lowest calculated bid complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions specified in ITB Clause 5 and 12. The determination shall be based upon an examination of the documentary evidence of the bidder's qualifications submitted pursuant to ITB Clause 12, as well as other information as the procuring entity deems necessary and appropriate using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion, which shall be completed within a period of 12 calendar days. If the BAC determines that the bidder with the LCB passes all the criteria for post-qualification, it shall declare the said bid as lowest calculated responsive bid and recommend to the head of the procuring entity the award of contract to the said bidder at its submitted bid price or its calculated bid price, whichever is lower. Reservation clause. Notwithstanding the eligibility or post-qualification of a bidder, and without incurring any liability, the head of the procuring entity at any stage of the procurement reserves the right to review its qualifications, reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract in the following situations. A. If it has reasonable grounds to believe that a misrepresentation has been made by the said bidder. Or B. If it has reasonable grounds to believe that there has been a change in the bidder's capability to undertake the project from the time it submitted its eligibility requirements. Should such review uncover any misrepresentation made in the eligibility and bidding requirements, statements or documents, or any changes in the situation of the bidder which will adversely affect its capability to undertake the project so that it no longer meets the prescribed eligibility or bid evaluation criteria, the procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and disqualify it from participating further in the bidding process or being awarded the contract. Award of contract. The head of the procuring entity shall award the contract to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated responsive bid, or LCRB. The procuring entity shall notify the winning bidder in writing that its bid has been accepted through a notice of award duly received by the bidder or its representative personally. End of presentation. Thank you.
Let's proceed for agenda number 2. Question, comments from the interested viewers and other representatives. One good morning. Clarification regarding sa kanang approved partnership like sa kanang mga tutor sa kanang mga options sale, napapangalan sa specific na institution. Sa barangay, lagi na siya naman sa satang pagka-clarification is ang pagka-energize yan sa electricity. Part ba siya sa contract o sa barangay na siya?
Ang sa contract po is ang pag-secure sa mga permits like the mga occupancy permits po, included siya sa program, pero ang pagka-energize sa building po is end user po mag-assist, mag-help sa contractor para ma-energize ang building po. Itutulong lang ito sa services and transport for the building. Mag-assist ako po.
So, nakay question?
Clarification ng regulation sa 2016-005. So, as presentation ganyan, 42 calendar days ang dahil sa particular ko kung square 1 naman siya. So, isa nila ang tama ang duration. Tama, 41. So, 41 ang tama.
Okay, question? Wala na. So, let's proceed to agenda number 3, the other matters. It is informed to the interested bidders that cancellation of order of payment is allowed without justification and valid reason, and also all bidders sending their representative must apply a special power of attorney and should be specific to the project they wanted to participate. For agenda number 4 is a summary proceedings, including supplemental and bid bulletins to be discussed by Engineer Nibolos.
For the 20 civil work projects, no? The BAC issued supplemental bulletin number 2026-02 dated March 10, 2026 with the subject amendment to the invitation to bid and reschedule of procurement activities, issuance of bidding documents, bid conference, submission and opening of bids. This supplemental bulletin is issued to amend provisions in the bidding documents for the above stated contracts due to the adoption of flexible work arrangements in compliance with Section 3 of Memorandum Circular Number 114, Series of 2024, as follows. For the invitation to bid, item number 4, interested bidders to obtain further information from the DPWH Davao del Sur District Engineering Office and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below during weekdays from 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. So, amendment is during weekdays, Monday to Thursday, from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, kami medyo mag-issue na po another bulletin sa environment. Nagbalik na sa 8 to 5 work hour. Then, for the schedule, issuance of documents from March 6, 2026 until before 10 a.m. on March 26. So, ang beginning of it is scheduled to March 30, 2026. For the pre-bid conference from March 13, 2026 to March 17, 2026, 9 a.m. And submission of bids on or before March 26, amended to March 30, 2026 after 10 a.m. And the opening of bids from March 26 to March 30, 2026 at 10 a.m. This supplemental bulletin shall form an integral part of the said bidding documents for the guidance and information of our concern.
Wala na? So, the pre-bid conference will adjourn at exactly 10:44 p.m.